Hi guys, it's Ryan Martin from Revive here today, and is this the most embarrassing health issue? It's a topic I want to talk about. It's something that people don't actually like to talk about. They actually suffer in silence through it. So what am I talking about? It's something that I've dealt with for a few years now with quite a lot of people, and it's something that clients often, even when talking to me, can be quite embarrassed to talk about when they first jump on the phone and we first discuss things, and that is constipation. Now, constipation, I've got some stats for you here because I know people love the stats. So constipation every year in the UK costs the NHS £145 million. And if you got if people get an unplanned emergency admission, it costs the NHS £1,542 for each patient, and it's also around 6.5 million people in the UK suffer from bowel problems, and 1 in 5 to 6 actually now suffer with this. And the thing is, those stats are not actually factually true, because 80% of people questioned said they wouldn't actually go and talk to their GP about it because they'd be too embarrassed. They'd rather just suffer in silence. So, I mean, when you look at the stats of America, 90 to 95% of their population are constipated. And I think if our real stats have been similar, it's no wonder the world thinks that we're full of shit, but it's the truth, and in fact, it's actually second to sexually transmitted disease is to be the most embarrassing thing to talk about. Now, the trouble is, we're spending £67 million a year on laxatives, and it got to the point where the NHS actually had to stop prescribing laxatives to people. Actually, to change, they had to change the criteria for what constipation was. So it used to be not going to having a bowel movement once every day. They had to change it to once every 2 days because it was costing them too much money to hand out laxatives. Now, I know if you are going through something like this, maybe you're too embarrassed, etc., to talk to someone. But I know from other clients that I've spoken to that people are going through this. It's a very, very common practice. People think, oh, it's just the way it is. No. You should be getting, peristalsis. You should be getting a bowel movement 2 to 3 times a day. If you're not, then something's up. And I know that people going through it, they feel really heavy, really blocked. They feel tired. They feel lethargic. It's something that gives them constant trouble. They never feel themselves. They never feel right. And it's usually frustrating. They even get proper skin problems because their bowel's not able to eliminate out the toxins and the waste products. And they feel that they're going to live like this forever. It becomes a real problem. It can be really painful for them as well. They feel that they're always going to be in pain, that this is just natural, that they get crippling pain from where they can't go to the toilet. And I know they just want to live a normal life like everyone else. They want to be able to just to have bowel movements freely like everyone else. Well, I say everyone else, it's not actually that common. And if your gut health's not right, guys, then what manifests as an issue like constipation then can turn into a really chronic issue, and if you don't deal with that, then it turns into a disease. So I know these people, they just want to be able to go to the bathroom normally, and they aspire to that. And so I want to give you 3 things that you can do. I mean, this goes deep. There's loads of things you can do, but 3 things if you're going through this would be: first of all, if you're on any medication and antibiotics are known to completely just destroy your gut flora. They can really wreak havoc with your digestive tract and digestive system, and they can stop you having regular bowel movements. So I'd say if you don't need to be on it, then it could be time to come off. But that's obviously going to see your medical doctor about that. The second thing would be processed foods. If you're eating anything that's processed, anything that's been refined, anything that is man-made, your body's just not going to be able to digest it properly. And you've probably spent years and years diluting your hydrochloric acid in your stomach. So it's going to be a really hard process for your body to break things down and actually start to digest, metabolize, assimilate, and eliminate it. So that's number two. Just stay away from processed foods. And number three, which basically everyone I know does. They eat, well, say everyone, majority of people I know, they do eat far too much meat, and far too much meat that isn't organic. Eating far too much meat can give people brain fog, give them skin eruptions, constipation, feeling lethargic, especially if it's low quality meat. These animals, they get weighed by, they get priced by how much they weigh, and the farmer's not making them muscular. It doesn't matter how much fat they got on them, and if you're not eating organic meat, that's where all the fat's stored. That's where all the toxins are stored. So stay away from stay away from non-organic meat if you can, and just try and maybe cut back on the amount that you're eating, because it can really cause problems. I mean, there's about another 10, 15 things that I can say to you on this, but they're the three three first things that come to mind that stood out to me. So, as always, if you are going through this problem and you'd like to discuss it further, send me an inbox or head on over to www.reviveyourself.co/contact and shoot me a message, and we'll jump on the phone and discuss how we can move you forward. Otherwise, guys, if you're going through this, take those three things on board, and you're going to notice a marked improvement. Okay, guys? So, if you are going through it, jump on those and it'll help you. So, that's me for today, guys. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and jump on those tips. Speak to you soon.